Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Get set.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that may get
man, whenever you're ready, shoot.
But one thing's for sure. You certainly don't
bring him over, man.
Out to start the game. So that's a nice job of finding the right play call and coming up with a first down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Excellent defensive play by Dominic Robinson, beating the line and dropping him for a loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Purdy bootlegging it. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. And he's got the Michigan man posting Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, the first drive here, and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Throwing is Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10.
Axel. What is up?
To the air, Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
We're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
To the air once more, Williams. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Here's Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. 4 yards the game.
So glitching ass out of here, bro.
Offensively, that's a mismatch. As a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Madden page back. Madden page back forward.
To begin quarter number 2.
Madden page back forward. Madden page back forward real good. I remember when Madden page back for that shit.
They are in need of 6 yards here. They have to move the
Man had that nigga. Madden paid him back, so it don't matter. Shit. Not Madden, but EA was shit. College paid you back real well.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his
I didn't cheat.
He was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Madden page back for. College page back for.
Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works gets it past the 50. Give him 13 yards.
Just use them in another league.
Also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get set.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. Up.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He sets to fire deep. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Down the right sideline, Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Niners 10, Bears nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
To throw, it's Williams. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get further out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Looking to throw. Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift from 4 yards out.
Come on, team. What is y'all doing?
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, we gotta get us ebook together.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Rashawn Wright. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. On first and 10, it's Swift. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second the 49ers 43-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners are going to take
You needed
over
that.
at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now Purdy. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackled him for just a short gain.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. A little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go, pivot, pivot, pivot.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Under pressure here, and And down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 14. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On play action, here's Williams. And again, back to Kmet. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Purdy off the play fake. A quick throw there is incomplete. And right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defensive coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
So it doesn't look like they're
What is you doing, Chris?
off the turnover.
Run the fucking ball.
Did its part to gather the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover.
Fly
It
shit.
doesn't feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they
Looking on West Side John.
the football now zapped right back in the other direction. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From left side, taken in by Kmet. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Moore, the man in motion. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Minogue.
Good D.
And that play would go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield.
Good fucking defense.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To the air, Williams. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
On 4th down, here's Williams. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Purdy bootlegging it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Bears are right back in this football game. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Vegas!
Here's Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And now the common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, 28 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. DeMarco Jackson, the man to bring him down defensively. 2nd and 10. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey.
Come on, McCaffrey.
They take him down at the 26. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And some room to work. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they roll on 1st down. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
This is 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Pass caught by
Four,
Gordon.
7 seconds
And
left.
he's going to have the Bears first, and that should be the camper.
What's up, boy?
Well, that second half, Charles, a little
Good
bit
game.
different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting
throw
shut
so
out
many
in the second
picks.
half, that's a surprise.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Al the Ravens, right? Is his name Alex Hampton? Tomorrow morning. No, man. Fuck that. Press the button. I got a bowl tomorrow. You a commissioner? Oh, you can advance? That to be juice. Got on incognito and advance. I know. I know. I put in a play sheet and get to see my practice for one for my defense, where it said I want to play the 4-2-5. I put the 4-2-5 in place, and it changed 4-2-5 in my custom playbook. It wasn't called Big Nickel no more. It was 4-2-5 in the formation when I go pick. They had changed it. I wasn't on the Big Nickel no more. I noticed that. You streaming, oh?